This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred. Using electrodes implanted into its muscles.
Some are hard to respond to signals with ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
Out from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
It's powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each other and try
that
to
control
mimic the stride length.
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I have 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates robot wirelessly. The team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere! You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet? Linda! The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn. They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Drunk up, Mike. I think you're a little too drunk. Yeah, I got trapped in a corn maze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns.
That's not anyone.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah. You wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah.
All right, folks, here we go.
Yeah, I'm
With
ready.
another drunk
But I don't understand
news
this. Why you gotta start the
report.
same dumbass shit again?
I don't know why you always have to fucking complain. I already did all the hard work.
Who is it?
Do you really want to know?
Nigga, I got on $1,000 pair of shoes. Yeah, I want to fucking know.
Nigga, I already told you what we were about to do. Why would you wear some shoes that you like anyway? Why the fuck are we talking about shoes?
Well, why you got us wearing these dumbass suits and fucking ties?
Suits,
You'll all understand why
That's because
I'm
if
playing
anybody
this
saw
in a
us-
second.
that's the only thing they'll remember. And besides, I like his movies.
Damn. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit?
Start by helping him.
I swear, nigga, you always making shit fucking complicated.
No, you're making it complicated right now. Let's just get this shit done.
All right, so then now we stop sharing because I just wanted to show the trailer for that because we'll be talking about gin and juice in just a second. But that was the intro. I guess they have a movie out. Supposedly it came out last year or something. So everybody go and watch that if you're interested. Hopefully YouTube doesn't already take down the stream because somebody said the N word very, very early in the beginning. But I think we're safe. So let's get into the thingamabobbers, then we'll get to our guest, and then the sentiment chats, and then into the subjects. I did just make the poll in the side chat, so please everybody go and vote in the poll, and we'll go with the order that you all choose. We call it interactive, I think is what it is. Anyways, so here we blow. Yes, send me money to do shots, and or send mangoes the monies for the funds and stuff, and I will do shots for if anybody donates money to the mangoes. Yeah, no, I know, and that's exactly why I played it, because like YouTube, if you get mad that Snoop Dogg says it, then we all have a problem. Okay, no worries. So anyways, let's bring in our co-host. Oh no, sorry, I have to do this stuff first.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
You dumbass! Oh, come on. Son of a beast.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
What? What?
Oh. What was in this shit?
Yeah, what was in this shit, man? Like, oh my god. All right. Anyways, let's blow on. Let's get to our co-host and everybody's favorite.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And there's people. How are you doing, Brainless?
I'm had a longer nap than planned because I forgot to set an alarm. But then again, it's that's actually good because I'm on call, so I could get called in at any time until tomorrow morning, 7:30. So, yay!
Oh, that's fun.
So I have to be sober during the drunk news report, but then again, I'm usually sober. Yeah, I know you wouldn't say you wouldn't guess that with the shit that comes out of my mouth, but yes, usually I am sober.
Yes.
And you said you would be on time unless you were stuck behind a train or got distracted by a school bus. Why are you distracted?
Yeah, that's totally what I said. Now, I did get stuck behind 2 school buses though, because this is the time when everybody. Yeah. Yes, because that's normally when school buses, all the schools are getting out or whatever's around this time. So yeah, I did get stuck behind 2, and of course there were polices or sheriffs or whatever's behind the school bus as well. So it had to drive even slower because there were cops everywhere. So, anyways, let's blow on.
So usually you
to
speed.
Yes.
You shouldn't be speeding, you dumbass.
Well, yes. I normally go a couple miles over the speed limit, but anyways, let's bring in our guests and then say hello to the side of my chats. And so here is all of everybody's intros.
Stunning, plump, red, perfectly unscratched, and incredibly sweet mangoes.
And there are our guests. How's
Hello.
everyone?
Not all at
You're
once.
doing good.
Good.
Hello,
Oh yeah, I've been having a great day, a good day, is I guess what people would say in the Australias. How's everybody else?
There's so many Australians here, so yes.
From being a confused time traveler, I slip into different things all the time because it's not really my fault, but I forget where I am in which time period, and I slip in and out of accents constantly, and I say words from other areas because I have been around.
Oh yes, you've been around, you slut. And hi, Al.
Yes.
We hadn't heard from you yet.
Well, Alf
Did you know this, though,
said that he's kind of here.
The world's fucking flat, dog.
The world is fucking flat, dog. Exactly. All right. Oh, geez, that's a good springboard for something. Let me see it. No, I don't know. I don't think I have it. Never mind. We'll do Flat Earth another fucking time. I just found a new Flat Earth thingy, mabobber.
Okay, now you mentioned Flat Earth. Like, I came across even such awesome proof against the Flat Earth.
Okay.
Because they say satellites are fake. Then why can't amateur radio users pick up signals from the satellites and download the images from weather satellites?
That's a good one. That definitely is.
I came across a video of a guy doing that. I was like, oh fuck, that's actually pretty awesome. And I was like, oh, that's a good good proof against the Flat Earth. Like, NASA's lying. Those images are from NASA. No, you can just fucking download yourself if you have a good setup.
The horizons are for me.
Somebody just landed
horizon.
on their somebody just landed. I think it was SpaceX. I don't remember the company. Just landed on their side. Moon lander.
Oh yeah, on the moon. Yeah, the thingy on the moon.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't know that they didn't catch a ride with like the SpaceX rocket, but that was something like Intuitive Machines, or they're a separate company, but they were funded in part by NASA, and I don't know who got them up there, but they did.
Yeah, but
tip
anyways,
over.
technically, it was an independent company who shot up their own shit. It technically wasn't NASA. Because somebody named CC is trying to claim that NASA did it, and that was not a NASA thing. It was like a private.
Oh, it was supported by NASA. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a NASA bumper
well,
sticker on their lander, but
Yeah, but of course, because you have to have permission from the UN, NASA, and a handful of other places, especially if you're going to launch it from the Americas, or I guess it wasn't, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you need
it wasn't
permission
America
from
that
the
they
UN.
did.
I think you could just do it.
To shoot anything
your shit might get
certain...
shot out of the air if you go over the wrong airspace, though.
Well, the
and
thing
me
is,
too. They need permission from me because I was once gifted as a present an acre of moon. If they're on my land, man, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Oh, well, you know what? You're gonna have to.
No, but I believe there is. No, but I believe there is an international thingy-mabobber where if you put something so high into the orbit, you definitely have to let everybody else know, especially the government that you're doing it over. But I think you literally have to be we're not shooting a missile at you. What we're doing is this, just to let you know. I think that is a legal thing, but if not, that's a smart thing to do.
It's also quite useful to say oh, we're shooting something up in the air around that time, so
Don't shoot it down.
It wouldn't crash with an airplane.
There are specific rules about doing anything in controlled airspace.
Yeah, and totally.
Which is
I
up
think
to a certain height and around all sorts of different airports and aerodromes.
And I think you have to also get permission for a certain orbit. Because
once
certain
again,
stuff
there's
it's
a
just
handful of
full.
So it may not be the UN that you have to talk to, but I know it's a motherfucking organization that's the world whatever of a blah to get permission to do all those things. You can't just just like fucking homie that I know that we're talking about now, the ocean, but just like a homie who keeps fucking making a hamster wheel, and he keeps trying to go from Florida to the UK, and he's tried it 12 times, and he's been arrested most of those times trying to do, or he's been had to be saved from these, and he says somehow he's making money for homeless kids or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
What is he trying to do?
You can't. He's trying to walk on water in this weird hamster wheel type floaty device.
Okay.
From here to the UK to raise money to help starving children or something. But there's no connection of him actually he'll post the link for the stuff, but there's no connection that he's actually giving money to anything. He's just to the best of our knowledge, an insane dude that is just thinks that he's doing something, just like the fucking anti-abortion fucking Spider-Man, where this thing.
That's the fucking thing.
I'm sorry, the what?
So the Las Vegas sphere, the Las Vegas sphere, the anti-abortion Spider-Man. He climbed up of it to save women from getting abortions for no reason, and he cost $10,000 worth of damage or something like that, because the rafters to make that whole globe light up is very delicate, even though it's made for weather systems. But if you put your hands in certain places, or you touch certain things, or you move some other things under the thing,
and put pressure on it, and you got to grab something.
A lot of things aren't engineered to be climbed on. Certain things are, other things are not.
Especially not screens.
Yeah, and if you take 110 pounds of weight, you take 150 pounds of weight, and you push it on it, or pull on it, or wiggle, Now
Yeah.
there's a problem. So I believe he did like $10,000 worth of damage or something. Somebody in the side chat in a second will probably let us know. I haven't even gotten
And
to the side chat.
speaking of
Let's
the
get to the
side
side
chat.
chat. Yeah, let's get to the side chat and then we'll blow
Good
on
boy.
because the side
I'm
chat knows a lot of the
100% not
stuff that
familiar
I'm.
with this at all.
Yeah, so hopefully the Saitama chats will give us a little, and we'll look it up in a second after we go through the first subject, and then we'll wait for everybody to vote in the poll. But let's say hello to the side chat. And there is our Canadian Ollie Man.
Ollie Man! Hello,
We've
hello,
got
hello.
Ollie Man.
Harry Warp. We have
Hello.
Deep Satanics, the Commanders. They might be in later if they can. We'll see.
If the computer
The
holds up.
Demons of the Orbs, the Jays of the Troys. We have the Mamas, and yes, just chill and relax and listen to me reading these articles horribly because we all know how great my English is. Anyways, or how I speak the language improperly. And please, everybody, donate to the Mangoes for their small human hotel fund. So that me and Lizard, well, I have to work it on the street corner because I'm a street hooker, and then Lizard has to work the middle stall more. So I'm totally a slut. So please donate to that. And once again, I will do the shots of the stuff. I have a full blue and I have pinks. I have 1.5 pink. I mean, shots. And we'll talk about the other pink stuff later on OnlyFans. Anyways, let's get on to the Becks. They're just lurking. And let's see if there's anybody else. Oh, we have left-handed Jedi, sorry. And you still didn't answer that. Does that mean because Darth Vader cut off your right hand and now you only can use your left hand to swing the lightsaber? Or are you just left-handed and you like using that hand to play with your light? Never mind. Well,
but didn't Luke have a prosthetic hand fitted?
Well, see, but the thing is the way that it's worded, it sounds like before they got the new arms and stuff. Sideways scanning radar that detects circulating clouds, tornadoes limited by terrain. Yeah, that's a thing as well. Radar and other things can only go so far between certain things, and you have to have certain things at heights like that. That's why when you have these crazy radio towers, they're like a gazillion miles up, even if they are like land aligned in, because then they put thingamabobbers up there that you can get, but radar only works within the range that it can see and or the other technomondologies as of right now. If there's a mountain in the way, you can't see past it. So it doesn't matter how flat your fucking fake Earth is, it still won't work on those dimensions anyways, you weirdos. Like, it only can work way better on motherfucking globe because then you can transmit it different ways around it and it can actually go on a flat Earth. Never mind. We're not even going to get into the idiocracy of especially the funny thing is when they're like, satellites are just put on balloons, and you're like, yeah, how do you make a balloon stay in the exact motherfucking same spot, especially when there are fucking weather systems, you fucking coons. All right.
Yeah, like the television satellites. Yeah,
exactly. Whoever has had the dish satellites, if like the wind moves them like that much, it's out. Like if it's not like cemented into the right thing and it moves.
They got to be pretty accurate. Probably it also depends on what kind of satellite dish or what kind of
sure,
and what kind of signal you're trying to pick up. But yeah,
so
some of them are quite fiddly.
So when we had Dish TV here, which I don't know if we still have because I just am hardwired into the interwebs and I just watch YouTube 24/7. Anyways.
And then still you will not be able to see it all.
No, of course. But the thing is, we live right off of a lake and we have like 50-mile-an-hour winds, like just as a normal thing. So the satellite dish that we were using for TV literally we had to start like cementing it down ourselves, and we had people come out from the company to help us support it more and tell us like how we can embrace it better. And it's like it's not a fucking fake thing. Like, can you get a balloon to stay exactly where it needs to, where if my thing starts shaking too much, now I lose signal? Like, it's hilariously silly that they don't understand. And of course they don't.
Tie it to the dome.
Yeah, well, Mama has it right. They suction cup it to the dome, of course. Totally.
Oh, and by the way, like I mentioned the dude picking up the satellite images, and like from what I see, like he used a simple Raspberry Pi and a homemade antenna. And free software and free software. So I'm putting the video in the side chat because that's actually quite interesting.
Can you explain to people who are not tech savvy what the Raspberry Pi thing that you said is?
That is
I know what it is.
It's like a $50, I believe less than $50 computer, like the size of about a credit card.
Yeah, and so it's a small micro device that you can pre-program it to do a handful of things. It's like an open coded system.
You can use it as a desktop.
Like Linux
you can use it as a desktop, especially the latest few. Oh, and there's somebody in the backstage.
Oh crap. Okay, well bring him in. Hi, Commander.
Hello, everybody.
Brandon Steele reporting for duty.
Yep, we are working on a brainless steel model.
Oh yes, it looks awesome.
I saw the beginnings of that.
That looked good.
Yeah.
Everyone in the DSA is eventually going to get one when I have the time off and my bipolar has me in happy mode. Then we are a go.
Yes, totally.
Commander, how's Mom doing?
She's doing okay. We took her to a movie, and that's why I was a little bit late.
Yeah, that's okay.
What y'all see, if you don't mind us asking?
Migration for the umpteenth time. I thought that Kung Fu Panda was playing, but it wasn't.
Ah, Jeebus. Okay. Well, I hope you're ready for this. We may have to look into something that happened with Snoop Dogg in the recent. Will somebody in the side of my chats, or will somebody look up what just happened with Snoop Dogg in the news recently? And we'll go from there. Hey Jenny, then thank you so much for the $1.99. I'll take a shot for that, even though normally it's $5. But thank you for the super chat. I think that's what it would be called, right? There's no super chats. I don't know, whatever. So let's blow on with this, and then so Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre deliver a tasty new spin on the classic gin and juice. So what is this? They have made, and it's been 30 years since this. Here we go. Cheers, bro. Salute, Solange. Bad vodka, but good. So yeah, it's been 30 years since the release. And what have they come up with now? Let me see exactly where they say what this is. So what that we know so far is it's a gin-based cocktail packaged in 12-ounce cans that contain 5.9% ABV. Oh, they're gonna have 3. Oh, is this says 4 flavors? Okay, because I've only heard of 3 so far. Ooh, that might be fun. So here's what it looks like. Them in the cans. Okay. Oh, there is 4. Okay. I should have known that because I use this image to make the thumbnail, dumbass. So anyways, there's 4. but they may have already been discontinued. And we're going to go over that in a second after we go over this. So give me just a second to find this. Okay, I want to get to this part of it and then I'll share it. So here we go. And this is somebody trying the flavors.
Once again, making a new beverage, gin and juice, based off the top selling hit. So let's go ahead and give it a try.
The first one we're going to try is going to be citrus.
So here's citrus.
Nice.
Pretty
light.
much.
Give it a taste of citrus. Pretty good. All right, now this time we're going to go ahead and try melon. Tastes just like a watermelon. It's pretty good. All right, now we're going to try some passion fruit. Tastes pretty pineapple-y, but it's pretty good. All right, now we're going to be trying some of the apricot.
Okay, so he does try all four.
Tastes peachy and honey. I like it. Honestly, they're all pretty good. Apricot's my favorite.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this live on the stream. Snoop.
Well, I don't like gin anyway. Yeah, I don't like the juniper berry, and hippies use it, don't they, for perfume or whatever.
I don't see anything about that. Like, when did that happen? Because I'm looking for like a week ago.
Here we go.
Technology has really advanced in the investigation field for many police cases. With the feds now investigating the passing of Tupac again after 27 years, new evidence has now been found. This has now led into new arrests, people of interest, and the exact reason on how it happened. Just recently, Suge Knight tweeted, "This little guy is responsible for the passing of Tupac." And just a few days prior to that tweet, there would be another one that would say, "I've been quiet for too long. First month of 2024, I'll be announcing what's really going on with Tupac Shakur." Now, this made many believe that Suge Knight is revealing the truth through several anonymous Twitter.
Okay, let's get to this part right quick, and then we'll get into.
Right now was the day before that.
Okay.
So when they got to Vegas, they went their way. I went back. I mean, when we got to LA, they went to Vegas, and I went home. That's why I wasn't in the car. Isn't in the car with them.
As the police are questioning on why Snoop Dogg didn't get into that vehicle with Tupac and Suge Knight when he was supposed to be there, as it really raises the question, did Snoop Dogg know something was going to happen? As Snoop Dogg was very tapped into the streets in 1996. So the question is, did he get a heads up that something was going to go down? Did somebody text his cell phone saying, "Do not get into that vehicle"? Or was it just flat out luck? As the entire story of how Tupac passed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna break this up definitely, even though like whatever. But thank you, left-handed Jedi, for the super much chats.
And also, left-handed Jedi, I noticed that you did subscribe to the DSA. Thank you as well.
Thanks, dude.
Yes, thank you so much. Yogas and yo-yos make the world go round. Totally, that's exactly, and that was worth me saying for $5.
My mind. What the?
You're roboting.
You're cutting on. Yeah, cutting out. And
we need to figure out a way to get. Jesus Christ! Sorry. Al, better connection some way, shape, or form. Anyways.
Yeah, but he's always on mobile, so that's gonna be hard.
I know, but he needs like a Wi-Fi expander. He needs an expander or something.
Yeah, but what it would be. He's on the road.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. He needs an expander. I just don't know which type would be the proper one for him to get or use. But anyways.
Well, if there's no mobile signal, then there's no mobile signal.
That's what she said. Anyways, so the thingamabobber, because we'll look it up in a second, everybody. But well, god damn it, dog. Thank you. We may look this up later or not, but I heard a rumor, and I don't know if it's officiated, but because Snoop got arrested, I heard that they discontinued the gin and juice, and so now if you can get it, it's gonna be fucking worth $1 gazillion because it's now a fucking collector's item or something, supposedly. Okay, And once again, we'll look that up. But because he got arrested last week, and they came out with this 2 weeks ago, like the timing is fucking insanely silly. Even though, like, whatever. That's the luck of the draw. It's totally, yeah, exactly. Totally. All right, so, Dog, do you want me to do a shot of the blue or 2 shots of the pink?
I want you to give half to Mango, if that's all right. I haven't got PayPal, so I can't.
Oh, yeah,
give her
no. I'm already gonna send her money and nudes later. Anyways,
Ooh, and nudes.
Dealer's choice, mate. Dealer's choice.
Sweet, awesome, yeah, definitely. So, Mangoes, I hope that you heard that you get some more monies gets thrown into the pot. Let's look at. I closed the thing. What is the poll at as of right now?
30, 17, 33. So we got two positions.
So we need a tiebreaker.
We basically basically 2. Because we got 2 on top and 2 at the bottom.
Well, I forgot to vote.
Then go fucking vote, you cunt!
Yeah, hopefully that fucking breaks the thingamabobers. Yeah, Mango, I'll send you money after this and stuffs for the things and stuffs. I got you, girl. So we're gonna do 1 blue, even though like I already feel like puking, but it's okay.
Then do 2 pinks. Then do 2 pinkies.
No, because you all pay me this to do these things and stuff, and unfortunately, my homie didn't show up with the fucking. My homie didn't show up with the fucking scorpions and the tarantulas and the centipede that were freeze dried that he was supposed to give me so that we could eat them on the bizarre foods thing. So I think Monday I'm probably just gonna message him and be like, hey bro, fucking bring these things, and I'm gonna give him like money for them, obviously, but on stream, if we can get $50 or something like that, I'll eat. He has 2 baby scorpions. He has a large one. He says he has a tarantula and a centipede or something like that. The centipede is not the poisonous one. It's the millipede that is, or something. Anyways, but he has the freeze-dried versions of them for eating.
And what Mom says, like, I also couldn't find anything recent about Doggo. Snoop Doggo.
Well, I thought, didn't we just look up a thing that said it?
I found his net worth.
Wait,
that's one YouTube video.
Was that fucking fake that he got arrested 2 weeks ago or a week ago?
Like, I looked on Google with the
okay, Cyberman chats. Cyberman chats. See if you can find a thing, and if not, then
chats.
Because I thought we just watched.
Yeah, but
okay, let me go to history.
I don't know what outlet that was.
Okay. I found it in like 4 different places on YouTube. So
YouTube, yeah, but like anything serious on YouTube?
Well,
not this stream.
There may have been. Well, because then I also thought that I heard that they may discontinue the stuff because of him being arrested. But anyways, I could totally be wrong. That has happened a gazillion and a half times on here. That's exactly why we do these things. So let me do the cheers, bro, salutes, launche, skull, all of the above. Bad vodka. I mean, I know if it would have been like on TMZ or like some of those like fake networks, which I didn't just see it on blatantly. So that's why I was like, okay, I thought it was real. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Oh, we got
Okay,
a
okay,
tiebreaker
Mama.
for the
Okay,
top
Mama.
two. Now we need a tiebreaker
Awesome.
for the bottom two. Not that I just grabbed my work phone.
Glad to hear, Mama. And of course, that's why I ask these questions. So you can't. Okay. So I must have just found a fucking a fake thingy news story or whatever.
Some fake shit, bitch.
Yes, and that's why we do go over these things, so that you all can prove me wrong, because I'm usually wrong about a lot of stuff. So, anyways, should let me go to the thingy-mabobbers and stuff. Let's look at the poll.
Yeah, look at my poll. Come on. Hey, girl, look at my poll. Never mind.
I'm gonna give it like 20 more seconds before we end it, but it looks like we're gonna be doing cancer biosensor, tiny atomic battery, and then dealer's choice is gonna be for the last one, which is I'm the dealer. So if y'all don't break the tie for the last one, then we'll just go with whatever the fuck I want to do, just like we always do on my stream. I'll stream on whoever I want. Never mind. Sorry. With consent.
You're the boss,
with consent.
man. You're the boss.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm the boss. Never mind. Okay, so 5.
No.
We're ending it, and we'll just go with that. And then thank you for putting in the private chat. And then we're going to start with. Let me double check with what I have for the referencing. Okay. Well, just like a normal or what we've been doing recently, we're going to go over the news article video. And if there's any more information we would like to know about it, then I will delve into the article. But normally when we just do the video that was made for it or posted for it, then we understand most of it. I mean,
yeah, that usually covers everything. So
yeah, we don't have to hear my dumbass fucking reading and saying words and pronouncing things incorrectly. It's way better when these news organizations actually should make these 2-minute videos for us. So here we go.
Oh, most definitely.
Researchers at the University of Chicago have developed an ultra-thin pacemaker powered by light, offering a minimally invasive alternative to traditional devices. Inspired by solar cell technology, the pacemaker utilizes light to stimulate the heart, reducing the need for
one
wires.
of the last topics, but never mind.
And what's sure, but one of the awesome, amazing things about this is, even if you were to wear a shirt, if you were to wear multiple layers, obviously this is not the sunlight is not going to get through to it. But in most cases, when you're just outside during the summer, spring, and other times of year where there is somewhat of sunlight and you're not wearing multiple layers and you're just wearing a shirt, you actually do get sunlight that pierces through those things. So this
Trump
thing is
called
amazing. What?
Trump called it. Get light in the body, kill COVID.
Okay, well, in this case, you have to have a light sensor that's hooked up to your body, and you can't just like shove a light tube up your arsehole and get rid of COVID. I mean, it would have been amazing if that would have been a thing, because we would have done a lot more ass play in the last couple of years.
Anyways.
Or we would have taught a lot more people to swallow fucking light tubes. Anyways, let's blow on. So this is amazing because now there is this, but I believe it tells us the other awesome thing about this device as well. A solar powered butt plug, totally. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Ooh, gotta get myself one of those.
The device, just 1 micrometer thick and weighing
Okay, so what they can do now, instead of I don't know if anybody has known anybody who has gotten a pacemaker put in. I know like a handful of people that have gotten them put in, and they like they like crack their cartilage in the middle, and they like spread it open, and they put this huge device in there, and then they close it, and yeah, they spread your ribs open and your cheeks, and anyways, it's very, very invasive. And even recently, one of the owners of a bar around here, he has arrhythmia of the heart. So he has an electrical device that's inside of his sternum that if his heart starts doing arrhythmia, which is not beating in the proper way that it's supposed to in the right rhythm, it's the anti-rhythm of what your heart should be doing to circulate your blood, it will shock it back into.
Well, that is what a pacemaker does, right? That is a pacemaker.
Yeah, sure. I think there's different reasons for like the hearts and anyways, it doesn't matter. But the version that he has is a smaller device as well, and it sends information to the cloud once an hour or something like that. So his doctor and him can look at the results of him going through like a month, or like I think every 3 months he goes in. I think this is what he told me. But his one is still pretty fucking big comparatively to. Watch this. This literally is just this like micro tube, this very, very small tube that went in, and it had grasped. I'm going to go back. It grasps this microfilm that comes out, and then it lays right on top of it, and it pushes it right in there. And then it will, and then it will adhere it to that organ so that it will be there as a sensor, so it will be under the skin a lot better. All right,
Yeah,
so
much more comfortable, I'd guess.
And the thing that I that's in the article that I'm just going to say without us reading it is, so this is biodegradable, and the body eventually, after a couple of years, will biodegrade it and pass it naturally. Because it's not made out of like actual plastic. It's like a silicone or a blah, something like that. And then you can have it put back in. Yeah, a silicone. So that you can have it replaced, and it is a biodegradable thing as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, well, let me.
As the first one said.
Your ex has one that recharges from a handheld device placed over. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's
they
great.
used to have a lot of those things. Used to have nuclear batteries in them.
Yeah, and now we don't have to have that.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, with the wireless recharging shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into the mini atomic battery. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay.
Has been crying out for a battery technology that will last long and be small enough to fit into various devices, from smartphones to electric cars. We've seen many contenders in this race, from lithium-ion to graphene to solid state, but none of them are as impressive as something Betavolt just revealed. This Chinese company just announced that it has developed a nuclear battery that can last up to 5 decades. Yes, you heard that right. 5 decades of continuous power without recharging.
So 50 years, obviously.
Or replacing. How is this possible? What kind of battery is this? And what does this mean for the automobile industry and other sectors that rely on batteries? Join us as we discuss how this tiny battery could change the world.
It means absolutely nothing, because if you have something that will last 50 years, the half-life is so short that if you had any appreciable amount of it in a car and that car caught fire, bye-bye living in that city.
Yeah.
He's talking about a mini fusion reactor type battery.
No, these are fission. But they use I'm thinking that it's fission, and they use either radioactive nickel, or someone decided, hey, let's use carbon-14. And then there's radon. Let's just watch it.
Yeah, because
I do think
that
it's neat.
Yeah, and I don't think that it's 100% those things, even though it's called nuclear. I think it's just this like weird way that they're like I don't know. Let's blow on with it for
Forever.
sure.
Before we go into details, we need to first explain what a nuclear battery is. A nuclear battery is a device that uses the energy released by the breakdown of radioactive elements to produce electricity. You may also hear it called an atomic battery or a radioisotopic.
Okay, so I am gonna let this play for like 10 seconds while I go grab another burr. But here we blow. Here's what they're describing this as. And I don't know how they're making these like anyways, let's keep blowing on.
Generator, but they all mean the same thing, a battery that creates a current from nuclear decay. Nuclear batteries are very different from the batteries that you use in your everyday devices, such as phones, laptops, or flashlights. These batteries use chemical reactions to make electricity, but they can run out of power quickly and need to be replaced or recharged often. Nuclear batteries, on the other hand, can last a very long time because the radioactive elements they use take a long time to decay. Nuclear batteries can also work in harsh environments such as extreme temperatures, pressures, or radiations, where chemical batteries would fail. Nuclear batteries can be used for many applications that require a reliable and long-lasting power source, such as spacecraft, deep-sea probes, pacemakers, or sensors. However, nuclear batteries are not perfect. They have some drawbacks that limit their use and development. One of them.
You don't say.
Okay, does anybody want to say anything before we get further into this?
Yeah, you don't say, like, the fact that it's nuclear that you're using, like in a pacemaker.
And those batteries are fucking expensive.
There's a nuclear
Well,
pacemaker? I
like,
never heard of that.
Well,
Yeah,
they
well,
said
they
it
use
can be
the
used in
batteries.
Yeah, I get.
They use
Okay,
nuclear
okay.
batteries in the pacemakers.
Okay, all right,
But
all right,
but
all right.
like, of course, it's gonna be expensive at first, but the more people will use it, the cheaper it will get. That's just a fact.
Okay, let's see where we get further into.
Main drawbacks is that nuclear batteries are very expensive because they use rare and costly
just like you said
materials such as plutonium, tritium, or nickel-63. Another drawback is that nuclear batteries have a low power output, which means
that's my favorite band, Nickel 63. Never mind, that's something else.
that they can only power low-energy devices such as clocks, thermometers, or microchips. A third drawback is that nuclear batteries can pose a safety and environmental risk because they contain
Mainly safety, not as much environmental.
Now we have to go to here. We have our channel sponsor that just showed up, and
boy.
Let me get back to right there. There we blow. And here is our channel sponsor's commercial. And where the fuck is it?
I don't know where you put it.
I don't
Probably
know where
up your
I put it
ass.
either. Oh, right there. Okay, and then this, of course.
Yeah, and
Oh, my
he just
Gmail,
fucking
I
needs
love
to come back into the streams Again, fucking
Yes.
letting
Yes.
us
And the
just
mangoes is here. And if you can donate to the funds of the things and the stuffs, please donate monies to the mangoes.
And I do have to thank Skits, because when he said, and a bit of love for the co-host, I don't get notifications of it, so I did not notice that was financial love as well to my PayPal.
Well, thank you for that.
How
Yes.
did you get my PayPal?
He works for the military. What do you think?
I don't remember giving it to him. But
I'm sure you did when you were drunk one night, and never mind. Yeah,
Slim. I'm not called Slim. My name's Brainless, not Slim.
Yes,
I'm not drunk that often.
that's true. Sure. So let's blow on with this version and just see where this may be a thing, maybe not. But yeah, there's no virgins here.
Contain radioactive materials that could leak, explode, or be misused. There are different types of nuclear batteries depending on how they convert the nuclear energy into electricity. Some nuclear batteries use the heat generated by nuclear decay to make electricity, using devices called thermocouples or Stirling engines. These are called thermonuclear batteries, and they are the
Is that like a swinger party? Never mind.
most common and efficient type. Other nuclear
They're the most powerful couple. Thermal couple is the. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's keep.
batteries use the electric charge of the particles emitted by the nuclear decay to make electricity, using devices called diodes or transistors. These are called non-thermal nuclear batteries, and they are the most compact and safe type. No matter what type they are, all nuclear batteries rely on a radioactive source to provide the energy for the electricity. Now, imagine having a battery that can last for a half a century without needing to be recharged. That's what China's Betavolt New Energy Technology has developed with its new modular nuclear battery, which harnesses the power of a radioactive isotope.
This is not something the public is going to be using. But like for space flight and stuff like this is probably going to be really good.
Oh, you don't think it's going to be for the public? You think it's
No, because the materials in it are way too fucking dangerous. And like, do realize you Americans made it so that your microwave has in its instructions, don't put living creatures in it.
Oh, I shouldn't put my baby in it.
And then if you have a product with pretty dangerous materials, I'm not sure if America's ready for that shit.
America, fuck yeah. Okay.
Fuck
Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, we are the reason why the deep fryers at McDonald's have "Don't put your fucking hands in the oil."
Jesus Christ, god damn it. Yeah, no, totally. Do you know how many like stupid fucking symbols that when we had our pewter plant, when we were doing pewter sculptures, you know how many motherfucking signs that we had to put up all around everywhere that it's like says like wear a face shield, wear this, wear that, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's like I already told you needed to wear that. Do I really need to put up a fucking thing after that? But like, yeah, it's hilariously stupid how stupid people are. You know. So, anyways, we get this, right? This pretty much was all the stuff for the things, right? I mean,
it's still pretty cool technology, I'd say.
And eventually, it may be a thing that could be for the public. I don't know, but it is a thing. Well, like you were saying, Brainless.
Idiocracy, but
like you were saying, Brainless. If this was used for space technology or other things like that, because once again, if we have something that goes into space for 30 years, you throw what?
They already use they already use nuclear generators on spacecraft, but like if they can
it could have been this.
Like it'll probably get lighter and like cost less to shoot into space.
Did we go over the light controlled pacemaker already?
Yes, you skipped that one, dumbass.
Yeah. I'm a dumbass. So let's do this. Of course, we have to do this. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
You dumbass!
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. If you've never seen Milk Chan, please, everybody go and watch Milk Chan. It is completely insane anime. I don't know if it's an actual anime. It's just a Japanese cartoon. Because anime is like different, just like Shin-Chan. It's technically not an anime.
Pokemon,
It's just
Pokemon is also anime.
it is that style of.
There's multiple styles. I
Okay,
believe.
sure. Okay, I guess it is an anime then, because that's Japanese animation, right? So yeah, I guess it would be considered that. But if you've not seen Milk Chan and or Shin Chan, go check that bullshit out, dude. It's fucking hilariously, stupidly silly animes that are fun and very offensive, but not like the half naked tentacle chicks with the stuff and things.
No tentacle porn?
No, well, I mean, that Shin-Chan does reference that a couple times, or his dad does a couple times, but that's not really the thing.
I think
Okay.
over here they really made him really rude, and
Yeah.
like, but like it got in it came out as a kids program, and
Yeah.
like kids would end up in public doing his what I don't know what it's called in English, but like his naked ass
the butt shake, or he called it something, but his butt shake.
Yeah, like that was yeah, that was kind of concerning that kids were shaking their naked ass out in public.
Yeah. But once again, Shin-Chan and Milk-Chan is not for children's. It is for the adults to watch.
Here it aired on Cartoon Network.
No, I know. I was
During
there.
the day.
I know. I was there when fucking it was being fucking aired. I know I was there. But it's not for the kids. It's fucking hilariously silly how crazy. What am I drinking, Mango? Tell me the color. So anyways, let's blow on to this, and then we'll get on to something about. I want everybody to understand how stitches work. So we're gonna watch this, and then we will watch why stitches are an important part of
Blue
closing the body, because I have learned how to suture myself closed from my mother, and I have sutured myself closed many times, and I have been sutured closed many times as well.
And you got to drink blue, cunt.
For fetishes and for closing up wounds. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I'll do that in a second. So here is this robot stitching closed a fake wound. It is still in the process of learning how to do this. On a human, obviously, like they go through trials to prove concepts. This is the proof of
Researchers
concept
at
for
the
that.
University of Chicago.
So
We already did that one.
I'm gonna go to her.
Ever wondered how a simple thread can?
And if you people recognize sometimes these things may be the next things we're talking about in the next streams, but don't pay attention to those at all. We are
and like it's not like you can go to his profile to playlist and look at his
check it out or see that
playlist.
anyways.
Because he ain't got them set to private.
Well, I did that on purpose because I think it's fun it's like an Easter egg hunt. And I know that I sent some of you the links to those, but it's like an Easter egg hunt. If you want to know what we're talking about, literally, I give you an opportunity to see it before that.
No, but it's fun.
So here we go. Cheers, bro. Salute, Solange. Cheers, and thank you very much, whoever donated to the mangoes. And we're gonna hit it on the table to wake up the dead. To cheers the dead.
But the dead were just fell asleep. Now they're mad at you for waking them up.
You deserve it, you assholes. Were sleeping that long. Oh.
We're sleeping on the job.
So that person is a member of the Zipper Club.
The Zipper
Totally. We fingered skits, so thank you so much for that. So really quick, let me
So did the robot sew that wound up? Because it looks ever so gnarly. It doesn't look professional at all.
No, literally, that's what a natural stitching looks like from a wound. That was by a human. This is a human stitching.
Well,
That's
you
why
did
it
it,
looks so
Dr.
shite.
Magoo.
That's why it looks so shite, because humans are horrible at doing these things comparatively to a robot. A robot will eventually be able to do this better.
And they look much better.
Yeah, I've seen.
And they that was.
Well, I've seen stitches better than that.
Me too.
Yeah,
No, me
in
too.
Czech
Me
Republic.
too.
It was done in Czech Republic, like when I was there with school. But like,
so one of the thingamabobs, the reason why they're probably using this as the thumbnail is to make you want to press on it because you feel sorry or you think this is a horrible stitching. So they're probably just using this as the thumbnail, and that's not what we're going to be showing you in a second. But here is why. Yeah, no, it looks fucking horrible. Y'all are right. You totally all are right, because I have been stitched up by a handful of people and done it live on stage with like no reason to, like, corseting and other things. You're stitching through the body. So we have anyways, let's just watch why stitching happens.
Can hold your body together after an injury or surgery. Today we are unraveling the mystery of medical stitches, or sutures as they're often called, and how they help in the healing process. Imagine a torn fabric. What's the first thing that comes to mind to fix it? That's right, a needle and thread. This concept isn't too far from how medical stitches work. In the human body, stitches act like a bridge, connecting the edges of a wound to aid in the healing process. Stitches work by holding the skin together, allowing the body's natural healing process to take place.
Because like one of the things that like I didn't understand for a while, like I get cut open and I'm like, oh, I can just like push it together, right? And then put a band-aid on or whatever. And oh yeah, it's gonna just like want to heal itself together. When my ear ripped out on this side, I tried to like super glue it back together, and I thought that like, oh, that's gonna make that body part go together.
That's a machinist trick.
Yeah. But well, you doing that on little things to not make things like I never could get this part of my ear to go back together, but with all the tricks that I thought that I could use, you don't understand how the body actually puts itself back together until you get it sutured. That's what that happened when I ripped this part of my ear out. I had it sutured back together, and then I thought, oh, after that I could just put it back together. No, you can't. So that's the thing that people don't understand, and that's why suturing works so well. Is because it's like actually like holding and pushing and making everything collapse itself, pushing itself back together.
It really depends on the size of the wound
and where and how deep. Like and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, and like a small wound, you're good if you put a plaster on it. And like if it's a bit bigger, like they use the staples or the
medical staples are so as well. Fun.
The depth of the wound also.
Yeah, totally. But what like I was getting at is like something that blows out like that. That's different than those things. But anyways, it matters on how deep and when my homie that I had for 10 hours straight kept out of the fucking fire ring because he kept trying to fall into the fucking fire, and he finally fell into the fire 10 hours after I like been making sure he didn't. I grabbed him and pulled him out. When he got all the things. He like hit arteries, and like luckily it cauterized most of the stuff, and then the tourniquet that I put around his arm saved his fucking life. They had to stitch like so many layers up. It was like I could see in his bone when we looked at it, and then he had everything stitched up. So the bed, the neatest way to get that done, to make it so those all stick together, the better it's going to be for you. There's not going to be like keloids, there's not going to be scar tissue, there's not going to be extra things that are there to make life harder later by causing a problem with blah. Anyways, so now that we already kind of understand what suturing does, let's look at this.
In an MIT Technology Review article, James O'Donnell notes that a new surgical robot developed by UC Berkeley researchers is a step forward in helping surgeons with tedious tasks like stitching. The robot, which operated on artificial skin, managed to complete 6 stitches autonomously, which is a breakthrough in robotic surgery. It uses cameras and a neural network to perform the task, but it's not yet ready for use on actual patients. Surgeons currently use robots for assistance, but this research aims to make robots more independent, especially for repetitive tasks such as suturing. Overcoming challenges like handling reflective objects and soft materials is part of the robot's development. The ultimate goal is to improve surgical outcomes by reducing the risk of errors from human fatigue during suturing. While the robot shows promise, it still needs to be tested on real tissue and in more complex scenarios. Johns Hopkins University's research in robotic suturing is also making strides with a different system called STAR, which has successfully stitched pig intestines. Both research teams are working on refining their robots to handle more complex.
So that's pretty much like what we were looking at before, but this is like a more updated version of it because there's more arms and more things. While there is a human that is helping do this, it can be more precise because if you add an AI version into it, it's going to be like anyways.
An AI version? What you want with an AI version? Oh, sorry.
So that so when
big intestines.
Tripe, exactly.
Complex surgeries in the future. Goldberg's team is aiming to enhance their robot's abilities to stitch complex wound patterns quickly and precisely. Soon they'll progress from testing on synth.
So instead of having a whole team sitting there watching the robot just suture somebody closed, they can like begin you're obviously going to have 1 or 2 people watching, but if the whole medical team has been there for fucking 12 hours 48 hours straight or whatever, they like actually make them work in insane hours to like make sure somebody doesn't fucking die. They don't just like rotate through people in the middle of them taking care of somebody. Like sometimes they work like long hours. So if there is a time where they can make these robots go ahead and do this while they're being looked over, then the rest of the medical fucking group that was just working team, thank you, now they can go away and they don't have to like deal with the extra added. And like, do you want somebody who's been working on your body for 48 hours to try to stitch you closed? No, fuck you. Go rest. Go fucking eat food. Go fucking to sleep. Go do whatever the fuck you need to do. Make it so that a robot closes me. I don't give a flying fuck at that point. Once the technology is where it needs to be for these things of the mobobbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we're not just saying just throw this to where I'm
Don't give me the beta version.
I will be the guinea pig. I still will be the guinea pig to a certain extent. I've done that a gazillion and a half times with body modifications.
Slim, you've
and other
always
things,
been a guinea pig.
Yeah, no, totally. But
like for taint piercings and shit like that, right?
Yeah, and my ball piercings and a couple other things that we've done, and a handful of like the hook piercings. And
you're fucking crazy.
And the first time that my tattoo artist tattooed eyelids was my eye, and lower knuckles, and a lot of my body modifications have been done by people who were trying to expand their consciousness and modifying that part of the body. Enigma didn't even want to tattoo the inside of my ears. He did it regretfully. He hated that he had to fucking tattoo inside my ears. But I'm like, you're here, you're already tattooing, you have your machine set up, just fucking put in a new tube and blah blah blah, and I'm going to mark where I want my ears done. He went, okay. And that's why my ears are done shittily, but it's okay. At least my ears are done, and I will have somebody fix them eventually once I get more of the other things done. But anyways, I believe we got through all of the stuffs and things, correct? Yeah, well,
I think so.
I still look decent comparatively to a bunch of people who have stupidly silly things done all over their bodies, and they...
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh my
Yeah.
jeebus. I see so many fucking stupid tattoos all over people, and I'm like, did you think about that before you got it done? Or did like you talk to a real artist, or do you really have a tattoo artist that like cares about your life? No, probably not, because I had to convince a handful of people to do certain things all over my body. And because there were people that were going to, you know, they cared about me. And once I became a sideshow artist, then a lot of body modifiers were totally down for helping me become what I wanted to be, because they knew that there was a end goal to it, not just I'm a crazy person living on the streets and I just want to look as weird as possible.
Well, that was part of it.
No, of course it was part of it. I'm a traveling kid and I'll always be a traveler. But I figured out a way to... Well, I figured out a way to make it so I can be as modified as possible and still make a crap ton of money. And that's exactly why when I go to a fair, festival, or convention and they ask me why they should pay me the money that I ask for, I go, what other person do you know that looks like this, that can swallow a sword that as big, as large as me, and do all the other things that I do? Oh, nobody. Okay, well, that's exactly why whatever I ask for is not insane. All right,
Well,
folks.
except that free blowjob. That's kind of insane that you're asking for that as well. But
well, yeah, exactly. yeah, totally.
Sorry.
All right, so let's do this for the fun of it to get out of here, and then we'll roll off. Brainless, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, Mango's links are in the side chat.
Yes.
Yeah, and tomorrow we'll be here, and Friday will probably be on Pip's stream, right? Oh, and
yes,
yeah,
if she is
and,
doing
and Saturday we're together with the commander at the DSA, and yeah, and just and like I'd say, like, yeah, go check out Mango when she goes live, if you got the stomach to stand Shani, but yeah.
Oh, Shani is a freak show. I mean, nothing that Slim could ever do could compare to the, the freakish. Slim does things in a good way. She does things in a cocaine whore kind of way.
Well, and well, I was gonna say Shamu kind of way, but I don't know if everybody knows that reference from SeaWorld. But she is like an untamed whale inside of a small pool that is trying to get out, but she doesn't know how. Anyways,
who has more teeth as well?
She's got she's more like a great white shark. She'll stick her teeth into anything and keep holding on. Anyways, will everybody put links in the cinema chats of anything they have going on? in the near future. And if we already have links for DSA, go ahead and put that. And tomorrow we are going over, unless anybody else has anything else they want to say. Al, is there anything you want to promote before?
You know what? I want to say I'm sorry I missed so much of the show. I had a lot of connectivity issues, and then my father-in-law did get out of the airport, so I went and picked him up, and I just dropped him off, and I realized it was almost over. So I just want to say
it's okay.
I hope everybody's having a great evening, or morning, or night, or whatever the fuck they're up to.
Exactly, similarly. Awesome. And a dog, what would you like to say before we get the fuck out of here?
I'll just implore the side chat to like and subscribe, of course, and comment.
Yes, please comment and share. And
that's a good idea.
Wait, Mama said since we are free from BJ's insane. That was the what the hell Karen thingy. It was the BJ thingy. Everybody go there and watch that and give her some love, like and share and stuff and things. If we could get more people to comment on the videos, and go to past videos and go comment on them. Watch them and show love to the channel so that we can get more algorithms of the stuff and things. And we're back to 700 subscribers again. So if we can get more than that, that would be amazing. Tomorrow is gang stalking and targeted citizens. And if you don't know what that is, oh my Jesus Christ, your mind is going to get blown. And I didn't want to do this, but like we have to do this. And especially like talking about getting help for your mentality is going to be a major play for tomorrow. And so we're going to be posting a lot of things about how to get mental health around the world and in different places, because like this is a major thing about that conspiracy. And hopefully we're going to debunk a bunch of it, and if we can get people health, and if that's not your thing but you still need mental health, hopefully we'll get you the information that you need to go talk to a therapist for free, and or for you to call a number when you're not feeling so fucking awesome and you go talk to some random person that you don't know about, whatever the fuck. And it's not your pastor, your priest, your best friend, your loved ones or something. It's a random thing. So you literally can like sputter out as much crazy shit as you want to them. And hopefully it makes you feel better. But we'll get into that tomorrow. And it is something I feel like we need to talk about, just like the Trumpinite MAGA stuff and all the other email bobbers. I'm going to tomorrow put up a community post about, I was going to put up a poll, but I don't think I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a community post and ask what everybody's favorite stream that we do is, whatever theme out of all of them. And then we're going to try to do those a little bit more, because I have like 12 of them right now. And like, I'm getting lost in trying to figure out, because we haven't done the cryptid thing in a gazillion years.
Yeah, well, Slim, you know what my favorite is, and that's been a fucking while.
Well, yeah, and
I fucking miss her, dude.
We haven't done Cookie, we haven't done Dungeon, we haven't done Hick McDickerson, and we haven't done a handful of things. So I mean,
I don't even know if Al and Commander know Cookie and Hick.
I mean, I've heard
no,
of.
I
I've
do
heard
not.
of. I haven't been here for the for the thing, you know.
So Cookie McSweet Tits is my aunt from New York, and she's a gilf. I think at this point she's totally a gilf, and she talks about sex and stuff and things. And then Hick McDickerson is from Mississippi, and he's married to his sister cousin wife. And
okay.
yeah,
and that's Slim's cousin.
And
they sometimes take over his streams.
It's
if your family tree's a telephone pole.
No, it's my second removed cousin. All right. But
Okay,
anyways,
all right.
And his job is he is an alligator semen collector, and then Cookie McSweet Tits is a Navy semen collector at the docks. So
all right, well, you know.
And like, just look up one of the previous streams. You're gonna fucking laugh your
one of
balls
these
off.
days. One of these days we'll get back into that. We'll hopefully soon. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Cookie brings all the boys to the docks with her boot shakes. Anyways,
Come on, can we stop talking about her and other guys?
I know.
Come
it makes you jealous. But anyways, let's end on this. You're welcome, everybody.
All right.
You to the most dangerous speech to democracy in the world. CPAC 2024, where globalism goes to die. It feels like I'm the only one here not running for vice president.
They'd much rather see Biden as president. And I agree with him.
Turn off the cameras. Now I'm going to talk about machines.
The current president, Joe Biden, is
allegedly
putting our heads in the gas stove because that implies suicide.
I hate to be partisan. Cut the nads off the
Jesus.
campaign.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they suck.
It's no surprise to me that Mike Pence is against populism. He was never particularly popular.
The possibility that they parachute in Michelle Obama.
All these people are going to go to jail when Donald Trump gets elected.
The achievement is graduating from Harvard and staying a conservative.
They say that we're racist.
What you talking about, Fannie Willis?
If I could just punch Joe Biden, I would do it.
Why are you ruining well, what about Hillary? I mean, oh my God. I just want our military to be G.I. Joe again.
Because if you come, like you just talked about, to our house, you better bring a coroner with you.
Does Congress even matter?
My father is criminally charged for passing by a whale on a jet ski. Obama must be prosecuted.
Revenge. That's what I want.
When you see the
Okay. There we go. We're all gonna get out of here right now.
So you did hear that CPAC is where globalism goes to die. They're all fucking flat earthers, everybody.
Absolutely.
All right.
Exactly. That's where the globe goes to die.
All right.
Yeah, all right, everybody. Everybody say goodbye. We're out of here. Bye.